This is the case of Chris and Shannon Watts, a wife, two daughters, an unborn son, and a husband hiding the darkest secret imaginable. Frederick, Colorado, summer of 2018. Chris and Shannon seemed like the perfect couple. Shannon was energetic, driven, a rising star in her marketing company. She shared her life openly online, the laughs, the milestones, the pregnancies. She adored her children, Bella and Celeste, and was 15 weeks pregnant with their baby boy, Nico. Chris was quiet, reserved, a mechanic in the oil field. He was the kind of guy who smiled for photos and said the right things. They lived in a two-story home on Saratoga Trail with red shutters and a clean-cut lawn. On August 13th, Shannon returned home from a work trip. A friend, Nicole, dropped her off just before 2 a.m. That would be the last time anyone saw her alive. By morning, Nicole knew something was wrong. No texts, missed appointments. Shannon's car still parked in the driveway. She contacted the police. What they found inside the house didn't feel right. Her purse, her phone, medications, everything still there. But no sign of Shannon or the girls. Chris told police she'd said she was taking the kids to a friend's. He seemed calm, flat, almost too rehearsed. To the world, Chris Watts was a devastated husband. To the police, a walking red flag. Within 48 hours, he failed a polygraph. Then he broke. He confessed. He killed Shannon, struck her in their bedroom after an argument. He then drove with Shannon's body wrapped in a sheet to a remote oil site owned by his company, with Bella and Celeste still alive, strapped in the back seat. At the oil site, Chris smothered Cece first. Bella asked him, "Is the same thing going to happen to me as Cece?" He said nothing. Then he did the unthinkable. He placed their tiny bodies into oil tanks, two little girls discarded like they didn't matter. Then he buried Shannon and baby Nico in a shallow grave nearby and drove home, as if it was any other day. He showered, texted his mistress, lied to the police, smiled on TV, but it didn't last. Once all the pieces came together, the surveillance footage, the inconsistencies, the polygraph, the facade crumbled. Chris Watts pleaded guilty to 5 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of tampering with a body, and 1 count of unlawful termination of a pregnancy. He was sentenced to 5 life terms with no possibility of parole. And now, he spends his days in a Wisconsin prison in total isolation.